When the world watched Brandi Chastain score the final goal against China in the 1999 Women's World Cup, she and her team sparked a new national obsession with women's soccer. That same year, 7 women represented the deaf community and USA in the St. John's Soccer Tournament in England. The team won first place, setting the tone for the future of USA deaf soccer. 2 years later, the team met again and competed in the De Hearn-Kertrijk indoor tournament in Belgium in 2001. USA had 2 teams competing and won 1st and 5th place, respectively. In 2005, women's deaf soccer was officially inducted into the Deaflympic Games, giving the U.S. deaf women's soccer team a shot at the first ever gold medal in women's soccer. The 2005 Deaflympic Games were in Melbourne, Australia. "20 rookies from 16 years of age to 30 years of age formed the first official U.S. deaf women's national team. Deaflympic rules do not allow for athletes to compete with hearing aids or cochlear implants during the games in order to place athletes on the same level. Communication is an obstacle teams must overcome. USA faced Denmark, Norway, Australia, Great Britain, and Russia during the games. USA defeated Russia 3-0 in the finals, winning the first ever gold medal in women's deaf soccer history. Four years went by before the U.S. deaf women's national team reappeared in international deaf soccer. This time, 16 women formed the 2009 squad to compete in the Summer Deaflympic Games in Taipei, Taiwan. This team faced diversity in every aspect. Some players were college students. One was a farmer from Michigan, another was a teacher from New Jersey, and one was a freshman in high school. Half the team spoke and the other half used American Sign Language to communicate. The players had to learn how to work and play together. Due to lack of funding, the coaches also had to learn how to communicate with players on and off the field without a sign language interpreter. 7 countries competed in the women's soccer tournament: Russia, Great Britain, Germany, Thailand, Japan, Denmark, and USA. Overcoming diverse lifestyles and communication modes, the U.S. Deaf Women's National Team defeated Germany 4-1 in the final game, winning the 2nd gold medal in deaf women's soccer history. USA scored 16 goals and allowed 1 in the entire tournament. After an overwhelmingly successful tournament, the team returned home as world champions. In 2012 brought the U.S. Deaf Women's National Team to Ankara, Turkey to compete in the Deaf World Football Championships. A week before the tournament, the team found out it did not have uniforms. A sponsor who had promised to help with the uniform kits backed out at the last minute. Embracing the power of social media and connections, the players and coaches reached out to their respective communities and rallied $10,000 in 24 hours to get uniforms and equipment. With 9 veterans and 10 rookies, USA played against Russia in the finals of the championship and won 1-0, winning the team's 3rd gold medal. The media attention fizzled out as quickly as it caught on fire. The U.S. Deaf Women's National Team came back home, greeted by a few family and friends who knew about the tournament. But an entire nation missed out on the successes of one of the greatest teams the world has never heard of. In 2013, the U.S. Deaf Women's National Team competed in the Deaflympic Games in Sofia, Bulgaria. Taking advantage of social media, the team reached out to more fans and supporters. The team used "the best team you've never heard of" as its slogan during the international tournament. A team of 3 rookies and 12 veterans carried the weight of defending 3 gold medals and faced Greece, Poland, Japan, Great Britain, and Russia. Once again, USA faced Russia in the finals and won 2-1, achieving the 3rd Deaflympic gold medal in women's deaf soccer history. Without the deep passion and love for the game of soccer, the U.S. Deaf Women's National Team would not exist. Each player that once competed for the team opened doors for future deaf girls who dream of winning the next gold medal. The U.S. Deaf Women's National Team strives to connect and empower female soccer players while maintaining